Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. Today we're going to be looking at two mods. The first one is called Create Automotives. The second is Create Gunsmithing. And this is the first video I'm making with my new Minecraft skin. If you missed the channel update, you can watch that there. And let's just jump into it. Now, to actually make the boiler box from Create Automotive, you need two gearboxes, a redstone lamp, two train casings, a seat, steam whistle, brass casing, two pipes, two fluid tanks, blaze burner, steam engine, and two flywheels. And you can just flag the game and place it down, and you got the boiler box car, and it takes lava as fuel, and it holds 6 buckets, and you just jump into it and go in reverse, turn, and that's the brakes and a whistle. And take off the brakes to go forward. Stop. And if I set the time to night, then you get lights. It lights up the speedometer and this light on the front. Get back in it and switch back to day. And rolling forward. And I think this is the ignition. Yeah. Take out the brakes and just roll forward. Basically a steam engine on wheels. Now there are a handful of upgrades you can add to the car, and the first one is this air horn, which is made from red dye, steam whistle, iron sheet, and a fluid tank, and you just place it on there. It makes the whistle an air horn. Next one is this closed cab, which you need mechanical crafters to make from 6 train casings, a train door, and a glass block, and you just place it on there. Now it has a door. You close. Reverse. Still has the window open so you can still blow the horn. And the next upgrade is this cow catcher made from some brass ingots and 3 iron sheets. It just goes straight on the front, and now it's basically a train. This like deals damage to mobs you run into, and you can break blocks with it. That's cool. And next is the storage upgrade made from a toolbox, 2 sturdy sheets, and 3 iron sheets. And you can place this on either side that you want. Just place it on this side. And now you got a little inventory you can put stuff into. You have to press escape to get out of it for some reason. Now the next thing you can make is this extra fuel upgrade made from an industrial iron block, a fluid tank, a fluid pipe, 2 sturdy sheets. And this can also go on either side, and this holds 3 buckets of lava, and this just gives you more fuel. And you can also make this wrench just from some iron. This is from the Immersive Vehicles mod, which is required for this create automotive, and you can just left click the upgrades to remove them, or shift left click the whole thing and pick it up, and then place it back down. The next upgrade is turbo for the engine, which made from a propeller, fluid pump, two mechanical or two precision mechanisms, two fluid pipes, andesite alloy, spout, and a blaze cake. And this actually has to go on this side specifically, so just remove the fuel tank, put it there, and then put it back on that side, and this will make you go faster. Maybe. Hey, you go faster at the cost of using more fuel, so the extra fuel tank would be good with this. It's so fast. And it takes longer to break as well. Now, the next upgrade is this blaze cake booster, which allows you to just inject a blaze cake into the engine, and it gives you a little boost. And you need a few things. The blaze cake booster itself is made from four train casings, precision mechanism, brass hand, mechanical piston, a spout, and this blaze cake canister or capsule, which you make from a fluid pipe, brass sheet, blaze cake, and another brass sheet. And you get a blaze cake capsule, and you'll need this capsule auto loader made from two sturdy sheets, a funnel, 6 copper casings, an item vault, and precision mechanism. And if I come over here and take the turbo off, grab it, the booster goes there, and the auto loader goes on the roof. Put the capsule in there, and get in, and start moving. And then we press space. I'll put in the blaze cake, and you start really going. So that's everything for create automotives. Now on to create gunsmithing. The first few things it adds is sulfur ore, which you find in the nether, and lead ore you can just find in the overworld. And sulfur you can use, if I switch here, if I grab some sulfur, oh, you can also get sulfur from crushing magma blocks, but you can use sulfur, charcoal dust, and niter to craft gunpowder, and you get niter from mixing rotten flesh and water, and there's a 25% chance of getting it. Or you can mix guano with water to get niter and bone meal. And I have no idea how to get guano, because it doesn't say. Now, the first gun you can make is this flintlock, made from an iron sheet, andesite alloy, flint and steel, and stripped log. and uses a paper cartridges for ammo, which gunpowder, a lead nugget, and paper. And you just aim and shoot. There's one shot. I reload. Does 10 damage. Pretty good. There's some upgrades you can add to it. The first being a scope made from spyglass, a brass sheet, and black dye. Put it on there, and gives you a scope. And the next upgrade is the stock, made from 4 stripped logs and a brass sheet. And you press Z to open up this menu, and this just gives better recoil. Standard stock. Next is the bayonet, made from 2 brass sheet or 2 iron sheets and one brass sheet, and put it on there. Come over here, and I think V, yeah, V, and you can do a melee attack. Hit all 3. It also does 10 damage. Shoot. Bam. The next upgrade is the long barrel, made from 2 stripped logs and 2 iron sheets. Wrong button. And this makes it a full-on musket. Ups the damage to 15 and gives you a longer range. So you can just sit here and snipe things. Or you could swap the barrel out for the blunderbuss barrel, made from 1 stripped log and 3 iron sheets. Take that off and switch it to the blunderbuss. And this uses, if I come over to the chest, uses the paper shot, not the cartridges, but gunpowder, paper, and lead balls, which is just a lead nugget in stonecutter. And if I load that up, and this, I try again, maybe back up a bit. This gives a spread. So each pellet does 1.7 damage. Well, that's like every pellet. That's only like 2 damage. Or you can make the long blunderbuss barrel, made from 2 stripped logs and 4 iron sheets. On there, and this just gives like I think it's a tighter spread or wider spread. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's a tighter spread. We gotta back up a bit to hit everything. And the last upgrade for the flintlock is the flintlock chambers, made from a cogwheel and 8 iron sheets. And this basically makes it the gun from Dr. Stone. So this holds 8 shots, I believe. Yep. Take there. I'll reload again. And now you got the gun from Dr. Stone. So. Now the next gun is the revolver, made from 2 stripped logs, 2 brass sheets, an andesite alloy, and a cogwheel. And this mod also adds its own steel and steel plates, which make from mixing iron and charcoal, or charcoal dust. You just crush charcoal and it's superheated. But if you also have the factory must grow installed, then you can use TF MG steel and heavy plates instead of this steel. And this takes revolver rounds, which you take a brass sheet, and you'll need this revolver shell press form, which is just iron ingot in a stone cutter, and just that, and gunpowder, and you get a bunch of blank rounds, and you can either add a lead nugget. I do a couple for that, and you'll get normal revolver rounds, or you could do a steel nugget and a lead nugget, and I just drop them on there. And that will give piercing revolver rounds. And you get a lot of ammo when you craft these. And you have to hold down the fire button to shoot it. And does normal rounds do 8 damage. Or if you press N, you can switch to the piercing rounds. And those do 12 damage. Now, there are also some upgrades for the revolver, like the same scope and stock as before. And there's the long barrel for the revolver, which is strip log, 2 brass sheets and 2 iron sheets, and just makes a full-on rifle. Oh, forgot you gotta hold it down. And the long barrel makes it do 12 damage. I switch to piercing shot. That's 18 damage. Next upgrade is this chamber belt made from 6 brass nuggets and 4 steel sheets. And this gives you a lot more ammo capacity. For loads 12. It does the same damage. It's really slow. Now that was pretty slow, so you can upgrade the fire rate with the auto fire upgrade made from 2 shafts, 2 brass sheets, andesite alloy, precision mechanism, and a cogwheel. And put that on there. Now you can. Now it's semi-auto, or if I press B, you can go full auto and just unload, and then it takes forever to reload. Next is the shotgun, made from 3 stripped logs, 4 iron sheets, or 4 steel sheets, 2 andesite alloy, and 2 brass sheets. And this takes shotgun shells. And it should come over with the brass sheet. Need the shotgun shell press form, which also made in stone cutter. Get that back. The press. You need paper and gunpowder. Brass sheet. And you get the blank shots, which you can either load with lead balls to make normal shotgun rounds, or load with blaze powder to make incendiary rounds, or with flechettes, or nails, which is just 3 iron nuggets, and this makes the flechette rounds. Or you could make steel nails from steel nuggets, and that makes the steel flechette round. And you come over here, and this is just the normal shotgun shells. This does 100 or 1.7 a pellet, so that's 6 damage every pellet lands. And You can either shoot one barrel at a time, or I reload. You can switch to shooting both barrels at the same time. And I'll switch to the nails. That's four damage each pellet. Shooting both barrels. And then the steel pellets is 5 damage a pellet. And the incendiary rounds, that's 1 damage and it sets things on fire. Now for the upgrades, same stock as before, just greatly reduces recoil. And next is the shotgun drums, which is a lot. There's 2 cogwheels, 8 steel plates, and 8 breast sheets, and you put that on, and it becomes this thing, and turns it into a lever action. Or you could make the auto loader, which is also a lot. That's 4, 8, 16 brass sheets, 2 precision mechanisms, and 2 andesite alloy. My dog is barking, and this almost kind of looks like 2 Aloft repeaters on a double barrel. Yeah. So yeah, so it's just took 2 Aloft repeater devices and put it on a double barrel shotgun. And somehow that holds 10 shotgun shells, when the real thing only held 4. So with 2, that should be 8 ammo capacity again, but oh well. And the next upgrade is the long barrel, made from 2 stripped logs, 4 steel plates, and a brass plate sheet. And this just gives you a tighter spread and longer range. So I don't think it increases damage. Maybe. I'm not sure. Or you could use the spreading barrel, made from 2 steel plates and an iron plate, which put it on. This gives you a wider spread. And if I come back over here and back up it, that has a lot of spread. And each pellet is doing 2 damage. So put that on and switch to the incendiary rounds. Oh. This is how I would run it. And the next gun is the nail gun, made from 2 iron sheets, a toolbox, andesite alloy. That's 4 brass sheets, 2 stripped logs, brass or precision mechanism, copper back tank, fluid. That's a fluid valve and 2 pipes. And this, you actually need to wear a copper back tank and shoot it a bit, then reload, and fills it with air and completely depletes the pack tank. And this shoots nails, which I showed crafting for anyway earlier. And this does 5 damage from normal nails. Or if I switch to the steel nails, that's 8 damage. It has a lot of recoil. And like before, you can add the stock, which gives almost no recoil at all. That's impressive. Next upgrade is the splitter barrel, made from a precision mechanism, 4 pipes, 4 iron sheets, and a chute. And I think this it lowers the fire rate, but it makes it like a spread, which I wonder if I come over here, I can hit multiple enemies with it. No, so it's not a big enough spread to hit other things. It's just one. And the last upgrade for the nail gun is a steam engine made from a blast furnace, 2 brass sheets, a fluid tank, 2 pipes, steam engine, a flywheel, and a precision mechanism. If I go ahead and put it on there, switch survival, and weird reload animation. And you need these fluid containers, which is some copper sheets, glass, pane, and some andesite alloy. And you can fill these up with lava or water just using a spout. And you need both lava and water to fuel the steam engine. And this gives an insane fire rate. If I take off the splitter. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Right. Reload here. Just unload. Doing 10 damage a nail. That's insane. But not as insane as the next gun, which is the Gatling gun, made from a lot of iron or steel sheets. 4. Okay, so 8 steel sheets, 4 iron or steel ingots, 2 cogwheels, 6 brass sheets, and 3 andesite alloy. And this uses Gatling rounds, which another brass sheet, and this shell press, which is also made in stonecutter. So it's shell press, gunpowder, and this makes 4 rounds, which you can use a lead nugget and a copper nugget. That makes normal Gatling rounds. Or you could use steel nuggets and copper nuggets, and this makes the piercing rounds. And you can add the steam engine from before, which it also slows you down a lot. And this just greatly increases the fire rate. And I didn't show. It's really slow, with 12 damage a shot, and it slows you down. And if I put the steam engine back on, slows you down even more with insane fire rate. But it only holds 100 shots, so that's where the drum mag comes in, which is a large cogwheel, 4 andesite alloy, and a bunch of brass sheets. If I put that on, slows you down even more. And I grab more ammo. And holds 300. And you just unload. It also reduces the damage to 8. So, and insane recoil. I can't control it. Die. And the next gun is the blaze gun, made from 3 stripped logs, 3 brass sheets, fluid tank, blaze burner, 2 fluid tanks or fluid pipes, 2 chutes, and an andesite alloy. And this is just a flamethrower. It only does 2 damage directly, but it also sets things on fire. And I think it uses coal as fuel. Yeah. Or you could switch, or not. Or you could switch to blaze cakes. But you can add the steam engine from before. And if I grab water capsule, 2 actually, and load it. Won't fill up all the way. Anyway, I think that increases fire rate. Not sure. I remember before it would make the flames blue, but I don't know. You just set things on fire. Now, next up is the launcher, made from 4 chutes, 5 stripped logs, 4 andesite alloy, 2 steel sheets, 2 brass sheets, and 2 fluid pipes. And this shoots rockets, which is a fluid pipe, TNT, and a brass sheet. And get a rocket. And it's just a rocket launcher. You get to see it destroy stuff, and it blew up the doll. And you can make it shoot 2 rockets at once. I missed. Reload. Shoots 2 rockets at once. Does a lot more damage. And for the upgrades, you can make the auto launcher, made from a copper back tank, precision mechanism, 2 cogwheels, 2 toolboxes, 4 fluid pipes, 2 brass sheets, and 2 copper sheets. And if I press the right button, this switches the ammo to small rockets. And those are made from a iron sheet with TNT and brass sheet. And that makes 4 of them. And you also need some air, which I get back tank. And this is the full auto rocket launcher, really loud, but it doesn't destroy bullets. Or you could make the Ballistazuka, made from 2 flywheels, 4 stripped logs, a brass sheet, 4 iron sheets, and 4 string. And put that on. That switches the ammo type to the spears, which is just 2 strip logs and 3 iron sheets. I can count. And you can also, or not, oh, I thought you could use it as a weapon, but it only does 1 damage. So you can't use that as a weapon, but you can launch them. It does 20 damage. It has a lot of knockback. And the last upgrade for the launcher is the large bayonet, made from 4 iron sheets and brass sheets. And if I put that on there, come over here, and deals 12 damage. Next weapon is the pneumatic hammer, made from 3 andesite alloy, a block of brass, 1 stripped log, mechanical piston, and back tank. And this only deals 1 damage by default, but you can make hammerheads and axe heads all the way up to netherite, which is just stone, iron with an iron block, or diamond with a diamond block, and then upgrade the diamond to netherite. So if I grab the axe head, that does 15 damage. And if I switch to the hammerhead, that's 11 damage. Or you could right click to use like air, I guess. That does 17 damage. If I switch back to the axe head, that's 21 damage. And the right click with the hammerhead breaks blocks. Or you could add the gun chamber. This is a gun mod, so even the weapon, so even the melee weapon is a gun. Not really, but made from 2 brass sheets, 1 iron sheet, 2 copper sheets, and an andesite alloy. And if you put it on there, it takes blank shotgun round shells, and left click breaks a bunch of blocks like the Kool-Aid Man, and deals 34 damage. How much axe head do? 42 again. And now it does 30 damage. Only 15. And the last weapon for this mod is the frag grenade, made from a cogwheel, gunpowder, brass sheet, copper nugget, and an iron sheet. And you just throw it and wait for it to explode. Or you could make it, if you press B, it'll make it take longer to explode for some reason. So that's everything for today's video. If you enjoyed, then go ahead and leave a like and comment telling me what you think. Hype the video if you can. I'm not sure how that works, but if you can do it, then go ahead and do it. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new. Follow me on Blue Sky at littlekeg03.bluesky.social. Everything will be linked in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.